Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sel was recorded in front of a fake audience.
Hey guys, Chef Sel right here. Today, homemade, from scratch, crispy, crunchy, creamy, salty delight. Tater tots, ladies and gentlemen. 2 russet potatoes. They're already boiled. I'm going to tell you what to do, okay? They were already peeled. Do I have to tell you how to peel a potato? Is that what I need? Is this what's going to start happening now on Chef Sel? Come on. You could do it. I mean, anybody could peel a potato. Anybody.
So let's say you're going to peel your spuds, and you're going to...
Peel the potato, put them in cold water in a pot, cover them with about that much of cold water. Let me tell you why it's cold water, all right? If you put them in boiling water like you do pasta, the outside's going to cook first, the inside's going to cook later. It's going to be all this and that and all over the place, and you're going to get divorced. It's going to be a bad thing, all right? So cold water. As soon as it boils, 11 minutes. Right? When the knife goes in, it's got to go in with a little resistance and then pull out, all right? If it's too easy to go in, it's going to be mushy when you grate it, all right? So I'm up to the grating part now. A lot of people say, here's what you got to do. You got to get vegetable oil. No, it's got to be canola oil. Oh, no, peanut. Oh, for the potatoes, it's got to be peanut. You can use olive oil. Avocado, I'm using avocado oil, all right? Has a high smoking point, which means that they won't burn fast, and it won't burn fast. It goes up to like 500. You don't need to know all this stuff. Use pretty much any oil you want. Write in if you have a question. You can't use the fancy ones. Just, avocado, olive. You can use vegetable if you want to get crazy with peanut oil and stuff, all right? But you want a pan like this, okay? You don't have to put a pot with 8 quarts of oil and have them float like in the diners when you're making the fries. That much oil's fine, all right? I'll show you. But right now we got to get it up to about 340. Not quite 350, all right? So it's going to be on soon because I have to show you what to do to make the things that the whole show is based on. All right, now I'm over here. It happens, all right? Pretty big bowl, see? Boom. Get yourself a box grater on the largest size grating size thing, all right? We have about a teaspoon of dried parsley. We have 2 teaspoons. You can use all-purpose flour. You can use cornstarch. Just really holds it together in the frying process. And it also gets a lot of the moisture out of the potato. All right? And I put in garlic powder. You can put anything you want here. I'm putting garlic powder and a little bit of salt. A teaspoon, half a teaspoon. For these 2 potatoes, which I threw down here and discussed earlier in the program. See? Here they are. Let them cool. All right? Burning your fingers just to make a snack. And let it go. All right? Okay. I'm just about done with the second one. All right, so let me just wash my hands. I know, there's people looking in. Tracy from California wrote in. Did you wash your hands? Yes, I washed my hands, Tracy, and everybody in California. So now we're going to form these little suckers after we spice them up a bit. I got ahead of myself. Check it for moisture, so give it a squeeze. It's good. There's nothing coming out of them, all right? So let's fluff it up a bit with your hands. You want all this delicious spices, etc. to get in there. Let's get this parsley in there. As I said, a couple of teaspoons. You can use flour, cornstarch if you're gluten-free. And I put a little, what do you call it there? Yeah, put some, what do you call it in there? What do they call that stuff? Oh yeah, garlic powder. And give me a good, teaspoon of salt. You're going to salt them when they come out also. Always salt your fried stuff as soon as it comes out because it's wet, it's kind of breathing, it'll suck that salt in. Otherwise it'll bounce off. It'll bounce right off. Take your rings off and get in there, okay? Now don't mush it like you're making meatballs. I want you to kind of go in and, here's a word I made up, frivel. Frivel it with your hands. It's a cooking term. I learned it in chef school. Frivel it with your hands. Fluff it up. Now look, this is 2 potatoes. And this is about what you're gonna come out with. See, it's all fluffed and frivoled. Did I say that right? I made it up, I should know, right? There it is, okay? Anyway. All right, so now I'm going to turn my oil on, put it on a medium to medium high. Let's not go crazy. When it hits 340, you should be done making at least some of these. You don't have to make them all because some of them are going to fry and some of them are going to be formed. Make a little, what do you call it? Conveyor belt, but not like this. I love that scene. Cutting board, or a big plate, whatever you have. Now grab enough to make them the size that you want. Mine are kind of like pretty big pretzel nuggets. Does that make sense? I'll show you. I'll bring it over. All right. And you see, like a couple of the potato pieces kind of stick out. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Let them stick out. It's cool. All right. So there's one. If you're cooking along with me, which I know none of you are, you can do this as we go together. If not, let me do this and then I'll come back when I'm done. See that? Lined up like little frivolly potato soldiers or something. All right, so here we go. Don't crowd the pot. Now I'm going to use my hands. I want you to use a slotted spoon. We're up to 340 on the oil. They're going in. They must sizzle as soon as they go in. Only 2 old maids. Well, that was racist, right? Or what is that? Genography? I have 2 left over. All right. Check this out. I'm gonna get real close. See? I turned them. That's the brown you want. Some of them still need to be turned. All right? Keep her going. I'm about 4 minutes in. I got 2 more, as I told you. They're in there frying. They'll be okay. Now I salted them as soon as they came out. I mean, look at this dark one. I like the dark ones. See? Look at that. Oh, hold it out. Perfect, see? You don't have to go buy them. You don't have to buy the frozen ones with all that junk in them. Just potato and spices and a little flour and some oil. This could be you. Well, not these. You know what I mean. That was hot. It was good though. It was good. What you need to do, right here, subscribe. Let you know when a new Chef Cell's coming out. And without any further ado, my favorite, Instagram time.
I don't like your jerk-off name. I don't like your jerk-off face. I don't like your jerk-off behavior. And I don't like you.
Why? Try these tater tots. I gotta go flip them things. I'll see ya. I'm Chef Cell. Next time.